Now, we in Australia are no strangers to China's aggression and its use of threats and economic coercion, but you'd think the US would be too big, too powerful to be bullied. But as you wrote in the New York Post, it's not clear right now who runs US foreign policy. Is it the White House? Is it the State Department? Or is it the Chinese Communist Party?
Well, as you say, Rita, I mean, Australia has been a kind of ground zero for this in the last couple of decades, hasn't it? Because Australia has had to learn very fast some of the lessons that the rest of the West has been learning very slowly about China and the Chinese Communist Party and its bullying on the global stage. But one particular thing that happened this week that struck me that I mentioned in that piece on the New York Post, and that was a spokesperson for the Chinese Communist Party warning Speaker Nancy Pelosi, the Democrat Speaker of the House, not to lead a congressional delegation to Taiwan, saying that she would regret doing such a thing and that there would be consequences. But here's the thing, Rita, I mean, Taiwan is a sovereign country. It's an independent country. The Chinese Communist Party may think that it's part of China, but it ain't. Now, the question for America at this point is, are you really going to allow, are Democrats, Republicans, anyone else, going to allow the Chinese Communist Party to tell elected representatives in America where they can and cannot go? I very much hope not. But this is the sort of bullying that the CCP has done against Australian officials. It's the sort of bullying they did 10 years ago against British officials with the Dalai Lama affair, where they cut off trade talks with the UK simply because the then Prime Minister David Cameron met with the Dalai Lama. This is the sort of thing which they tried to do to bully countries like Australia, countries like Britain. Will they succeed in bullying the world's superpower? An awful lot is going to depend upon that answer.
It's going to be crucially important for Nancy Pelosi to be in Taiwan at some point in the next few months.
I say go now and go often.
Would be
go now and go often. Go early and often.
Good advice there.